Really quick before we get into the video, guys, I just want to say a few things. One, this is the extended version of the What's Your Favorite Nissan Says About You YouTube short that I made not too long ago with approximately every single like cool Nissan out there. If your like car isn't in here, comment down below and I'll comment back to you and tell you what I think about the car. But there's 67 cars, so it should be pretty close. So anyway, guys, if you want to support the channel any more than you already are, head on over to www.smoothstance.com/shop and let's get right into the video. Sorry for wasting your time. You're picking the safest option. It's pretty damn overrated, very overrated actually, but it's still a good one. You liked the last car better, but you didn't want to be seen as the R34 GTR fanboy. You probably live in a very low income area and this is all that was available for you. Not a bad one though. You're old. Like, really, really old. You're old as well, except now you have terrible taste. You're just as old as the last guy, except now you have wonderful taste. You're so old that your social security number is 2. And you rode dinosaurs to school, and you fought during the World War II. World War I, actually. Alright, my boy, you're just a living fossil. You're just walking around Earth somehow, I don't get it. Is this one really your favorite, or are you just trying to be different? Dude, I mean, yes, it's good. It's great even, I would go as far as to say, but it doesn't need a spokesperson, so just calm down a bit. You're either like some incredibly successful businessman that's more rich than anybody watching this video, or you spend every last dollar that you have on this car and you're 2 McDoubles away from homeless. Hey, that one's my dad's favorite, and he's a mechanic for 40 years, so that's probably a pretty good sign. Hey, that one is my mom's favorite, but she doesn't like cars at all, doesn't know anything about them. You, sir, are a very smart man. This one is great, besides the people that take them to takeovers. You are incredibly fun at parties, and no, I'm not being sarcastic, you're probably just a really good time to be around. You remind me a lot of the last guy. You're pretty fun at parties, except now you have a couple felonies and are wanted in like 17 states. You are one pretentious hipster. Well, nobody likes it besides me. Yes, we do. We all like it, man. You are what the hipsters think they are. This car is so underrated. You're like kind of a hipster. You're like halfway there, but at the same time, I really like this one, so I don't know what to call you. I would trust you with my children. And no, not just because it's a wagon. You're just probably a pretty trustworthy guy. You're probably very fun to be around. You definitely get into a lot of trouble. You're a bad influence, but you're still a fun person. I wanted to make fun of you, but I just can't. There's something about it that just makes me happy to look at it. You, however, I can make fun of. This thing is literally just the worst 280Z and it makes no sense to buy one. Don't even try coming at me, oh, it's more luxurious. It's slower. Let's be honest, you picked this one because of the freaking pop-up headlights. You don't care that it's fast and it started the whole Sylvia line. You like it because it has pop-up headlights. You only like this one because it was your first car in high school and now it holds sentimental value. No way, you actually know that one? Can we be friends because this one is so sick. You know this one too? Bro, we would get along so well. We would be like the best of buds. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about this one, so it's probably not that special. I'm sorry. Are you even into cars, or did you just like hear about this one recently and you're calling yourself a car guy? You're probably depressed because prices on this one are going up faster than a freaking Mark IV Supra at this point. This one is exactly the same as the last one, except this time you have bad taste. Don't even try to tell me I'm wrong. The Kooky looks 10 times better. I want to like this one, I really do, but I cannot get over the looks of this one. I am sorry. You like the simple things in life, just going with the flow, driving comfortably, luxury. This one shouldn't even count, but I'll let it slide because you have some pretty good taste. This is probably the most underrated one out there. Buy it now while you still can. You just watched Adam LZ's new video and you want to see him a little bit different than the other kids. This one's just a phase. You're gonna grow out of it when you grow up. You, on the other hand, will never grow up. I get that it's Godzilla, but look at the facts, man. You have amazing taste. This is a pretty damn underrated one, I'm not gonna lie. Can you please explain to me in the comments how this one is your favorite? See, this is why I asked that question, because this one is just better in every way possible. You picked one of the best budget vehicles out there right now, and you're just happy with it. You needed a daily driver, but you also wanted something that can be a little bit fun to drive. You also needed a daily driver, but you are so into the JDM culture that you decided to import one instead. This one is just boring. I'm sorry, but you probably like to read books and you probably remind the teacher that we had homework. You understand that every car is incredible in its own way, and I respect that. Wherever you go, you are definitely the coolest guy in the room. You're more into supercars than Nissans, but I can't hate on it, alright? It's definitely one of the coolest, but you're just a supercar guy. You're just a good guy. You like helping children learn new things and contributing to your community and filling up people's gas tanks for them. You're a good guy. You are a horrible human being. That you're not a good guy. You probably look up to Jeffrey Dahmer and you watch I don't know, 2 Girls, 1 Cup for fun, weirdo. You get into road rage incidents a lot. Seriously though, why are all Frontier owners always so angry? This is such a good one, arguably one of the best ones out there, don't get me wrong, but the fanboys for this one make it so annoying. Hey, this one is mine, so that must mean you're pretty smart. You just like being able to drive all your homies around, and we greatly appreciate that. Thank you, man. Is this one your favorite because it's a good car, or did your mechanic tell you that it's a good car? You, sir, are a smart man. You picked a budget 350Z that's front-wheel drive so you could drive it year-round. Good choice. This one's good. This one's very good, but it's not perfect like everybody always says it is. Oh god, no. Go back, please. You went the wrong direction, buddy. There you go. You got it right this time. This one is the best of the bunch. If you chose this one, you are a liar. This is no one's favorite. Bro, this is a muscle car. You can't tell me otherwise. This is the most American looking Japanese car out there. If you chose this one, you are so close to being correct. This is a very close second place. You live a simple life. You probably never check your phone because you're always too busy driving around in this thing. You picked this one because you want to be like a pro drifter when you grow up, but wish you had the money 5 years ago when they were still $2,000. You are a nuisance, which, I mean, aren't all of us car guys nuisances anyway? Who cares? If you chose this one, you are correct. This is the best one. It's not even close. Just look at how beautiful it is. Beautiful, beautiful car. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's deep dive. I almost said deep dive. That was not a deep dive. But that is the end of today's What Your Favorite Blank Says About You on the Nissans. Let me know any cars that I missed in the comments, like I said before. For everybody that's just watching it for the video, you guys can go now. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update. I'm actually going to look at a car on Saturday with a couple of my car guy friends. I'm going to vlog the whole thing. We're actually going to Six Flags first, so I'll vlog a little bit of that, but I'm not going to bring a camera into Six Flags, obviously, but I'll sneak in a couple iPhone shots or something here and there just to show you guys what we were doing there. But it's going to be a whole day. It's going to be a blast. I'm hopefully getting this car. Not going to tell you what it is yet, but just know that whatever I do end up getting, even if I don't get this car on Saturday, I want you guys to know that it's not going to be heavily modified, okay? My plan with the car is to buy it, drive it for about a year, and then sell it for hopefully the same amount of money that I paid for it, so I can go ahead and buy another car and just keep doing that with daily drivers, and just be able to, you know, have a constant daily driver that's always just kind of getting better and better, if that makes any sense. So I don't really want to modify them that heavily, but we will do some certain tiny little things to it, especially things that I can like just take off if I'm going to sell it, you know what I mean? Like, because in case you don't know, mods decrease value. So if you add a spoiler on your car, that's going to take away value from it rather than actually give it more value. So I don't want to add a lot of mods onto it and lose all the value in it, and just, you know, also sink the money into the mods themselves. So, but the 350Z is still going to be built, and on top of that, I do want to get another project car very soon, whether it be a Honda Civic or an E36, something really cheap and really just fun thrashing machine. But yes, I am getting a car soon, so don't worry about that, and hopefully this Saturday. I can't tell you what it is yet, but you guys, I think will like it. I think you'll like it. But anyway, guys, das vidania. Have a nice night.